right. Good morning from Trout Lake in the Boundary Waters, day 2 of Boundary Waters Trout Opener 2021. I am set up here in 48 feet of water, just off the shoreline here. I figured this spot is as good as any. I've been here 15 minutes, and every 5 minutes or so, bait rolls through my screen. The lower 30 feet of the water column is just full of what I assume is bait fish. So I'm guessing this is going to be as good a spot as any, since I don't know this lake very well. I drilled a hole over here about 20 yards, and I'm going to set a tip up with smelt. Smelt are really stinky, so I think I'm just going to suspend it. Try to anyway, a foot off bottom so they can see it. It looks more natural if it's right on bottom, but it might take all day for a trout to notice that it's there. They won't necessarily eat right away. There's someone a quarter mile that way, a bunch of people along this shoreline back here, but I don't have anyone other than that anywhere near me. Kind of have it to myself here. So I'm going to get this tip up set up. I'm using a lipless crankbait right now, just ripping it, making noise. Nothing's came in and looked at it. I have seen trout on the sonar chasing those schools of bait fish, so I think I'm going to have to change to something with meat on it. I'll probably go with a spoon, which is my go-to bait, and tip it with a big sucker head or something, big old hunk of meat. So when they come close, they can smell it and maybe be convinced to bite. Yeah, I'm gonna get this set up, and then hopefully I can show you guys a lake trout at some point today. I don't plan on being out here that long today. I fished hard yesterday for brook trout, and I'm exhausted. I'll probably just fish till noon, but it's supposed to be 32 degrees today, so I couldn't pass up that opportunity. Really foggy right now. It's gorgeous. I love Trout Lake. It's such a beautiful lake. It's hard to fish. Fish are finicky. The lake's on the rebound. It's still not a great trout fishing lake, but I've heard of a lot of big fish being pulled out of here. So anyway, I got a tip up over there in 42 feet of water, probably about 60 yards away, and then 20 yards closer is my other hole. That one's in 47 and I'm in 50, so I'm just gradually sloping into this deep basin behind us. Bummer. That was exciting. Had a follow. Already more productive than an entire day I spent here last year. 20 minutes in. This is exciting. One follow already. You can see on the history there. Looks small. Pounded bottom. There he is again. Right on bottom. Maybe I didn't reel fast enough. I don't know. And I stopped and started jigging like an idiot. Here we go. Oh shit, are you kidding me? Come back. Oh, this trout wants it. Well, that was exciting. trout are finicky. They want. Oh for 2 on this frickin' lake. Alright, so it's been a frustrating day of fishing so far. I haven't caught anything. I've had 2 or 3 serious follows, but nothing commit, not a single strike. So when all else fails, go Jigging Rap. We're gonna give this guy a try. Chrome blue. It's a good color for lake trout across the board, any bait. Gonna try to go small, erratic action, just jig it. Don't stop jigging it. Just keep it moving. We'll see. Can't get any worse, right? Missed him. He's there. No. Jig's twisted up. God, I did catch something. It was a Cisco. Those are teeny little Cisco. Oh, interesting. Interesting development. Alright, so I switched to that chrome blue Jigging Rap, and the small things on the sonar started going after me, which is promising. And I got one of them to bite, and I got it up to the hole, and it was a Cisco. It spit the hook, but my plan is, since my tip-up's not working, is to catch one of these Ciscos and use it for bait. It's rough fish, so I can do that. There we go. So I am going to pinch off little minnow head and put it on the bottom of this Jigging Rap. Hopefully that'll give them something small to target onto. Because they are small. The one I caught was probably 9 or 10 inches. There we go. Oh, come on. That was a trout. That was a trout. I think he's hooked well. All right. All right. I'm on the board. Finally. This thing's got to be at least 16. This is a strong fish. Yeah, I'm keeping it. 15 and a half. That's a hard-earned fish. Woo! Jigging Rap, you kidding me? That's pretty. About the size of the brook trout I caught yesterday. That was fun. That last fish came in super aggressively chasing this. I was doing big rips, probably 10 feet off the bottom, and I saw him screaming up, so I reeled away from him, and he kind of casually followed, not real aggressively. I got him to come up in the water column to like 20 feet. I thought maybe he would attempt to push the minnow up under the ice and try to trap it, maybe be more aggressive closer to the ice. So I tried that, ripped a few more times. I just kept ripping, I never held it still. And he must have been swimming back and forth and swiping at it, because on my last rip, the fish was there. I set the hook, and I got a trout. I'm allowed one more, so I'm gonna keep fishing. I was planning on leaving around noon, but this is a good sign. Just gonna size up here to the same exact thing, but larger, and I'm gonna see if I can find a bigger trout. 15-inch trout is not bad. That can feed one person, but if I can get a 20-inch trout, it'll be twice as much meat on it. So I want something a little bigger to put in the smoker. Here's number 2. Feels much better. Oh. Don't spin free. There's my leader. There's my leader. Yes! Perfect fish for the smoker. Look at that. Okay. I think if he's over 23, I'm not gonna keep him. That fish came out of nowhere, just screaming. Oh yeah, 23 1/4. Alright. Just a chunk. Look at that fish. There's my 2. It worked. My plan worked. Sizing up. That fish shot straight up from the bottom and must have swiped and missed, because I saw him coming up and I didn't want to hold it still, so I just grabbed it and jigged. I don't even remember. I'll have to watch the footage. But it just screamed up off the bottom, missed, pulled it up, reeled it away from it, jigged it a few more times, kind of just worked my way up, jigging along the way, and he freaking hammered it. That is a big trout. That's probably 4.5 or 5 pounds. Yes! That is the biggest lake trout I've ever caught through the ice. 23 inches, 23 1/4, maybe 23 1/2. Feel a little bad keeping it. But I've put a lot of work in. I have 0 lake trout in the freezer, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't be keeping them. And my buddy just gifted me his old electric smoker. So that is a perfect fish to put in the smoker. Cannot wait. And to think, I almost didn't get out of bed this morning. 4:45 alarm went off, and I was like, I can't go fishing. My body hurts. I'm exhausted. It's too much work. So glad I got out of bed. So cool. All right, it is 1:15 and I think I'm gonna start packing up soon, but I wanted to break down the day a little bit first. I marked a lot of fish today, but only got 2 of them to chase enough to bite. Probably had another 2 weak, lackluster chases. But all that worked for me was the blue chrome jigging rap. I went through basically, oh shoot. Here we go. Another trout. Just missed him. Where is he? There he is. Wasn't paying attention. I missed him. Shoot. Man. Bummer. That was another really aggressive trout. Oh, same thing. I had it resting about 10 feet off the bottom and it came screaming out of nowhere. I grabbed the rod a little bit too late. I think that I gave him too good of a look at it because he chased me all the way up to 10 feet under the ice and didn't hit. So, bummer. Alright, anyway, like I was saying, nothing was working for me today. Paddle tails, spoons of all different sizes, rattle baits. Nothing. I got a couple of follows in the morning, but nothing super aggressive. It wasn't until about 10:30 or 11 o'clock I decided to try. Oh my god! That was awesome. Are you kidding me? I can't leave now. Alright, this fish is not done. Oh my gosh. That was so cool. I think he came back. This one might be bigger. This is the best day ever. Heart's racing. Oh my goodness. This is incredible. Edge of the ice. 25-pound braid. That one was exactly like the first. Oh, you just saw the hole. This is a bigger fish. You have to be really careful with this fish. I think I saw its tail. I don't know what that was. It might be wrapped. Might have snagged him. Here it comes. Come on, please burp. He's not done. Okay, he's close. There's a leader. I don't know if I'm gonna get this fish. Oh, now I see him. That's a good fish. Right in the snoot. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Don't go back down. Don't go back down. There we go. What a big, powerful fish. Alright, I'm gonna get a measurement quick, and then I'll show you the fish. Make sure the bump board's wet. 23.5, just a cookie cutter. I think even if I only had the one trout, I wouldn't keep this. I don't need 2 this big. Look at that. What a fight. That was incredible. It's not super cold out here, but I want to be careful with this fish. Back up a little bit, I'm really close. As I was talking about it. Incredible. Ooh, I shouldn't hold him like that, he's pretty heavy. All right, here we go. Just exasperated. That was cool. I'll have to go back and look at the footage. I'm not exactly sure what happened. It happened so fast. After that, though, I got to fish for a little bit longer. 2 23.5-inch lake trout. It's 1:30 now. First fish was at 11:30. That afternoon hour, over noon hour, I guess I should say, is never that productive for me. That was incredible. Don't know what it is about those jigging raps, but they're just driving these trout crazy. I mean, all 3 trout have come from far away and sprinted and just torpedoed it. So much fun. Jigging Rap, blue chrome, holy cow. Unbelievable. I'm speechless. Boundary Waters, Lake Trout, fishing opener, Trout Lake. Did not disappoint. Alright, I gotta get back down there. There's more big trout down there. It happened again. The second I put it down. Another fish. This one feels heavy. Is this for real? I'm gonna have to fish here until dark. Don't. Oh, he feels really big. Oh, it doesn't feel like it's well hooked. It keeps vibrating. Oh, it's bigger. Oh my God. Oh, that one. Oh my God. Oh. This one might touch 30. Got him. Oh my gosh. Be careful with this fish. This is a big girl. Oh, good. You've got to be kidding me. I cannot believe this. The last hour has been madness. This one is 26.25. 26.25. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They keep getting bigger. My hands are gonna freeze off. I have not gotten a chance to warm them up. I just stuck them in cold water again. Get down there. Came off bottom again. Same exact thing. I was 8 feet off bottom. Holding still. I think as he closed in, I bounced it. Maybe? I don't know. Again, it happened too fast. other than Quetico, I think this is the best 2-hour stretch I've ever had lake trout fishing. 3-hour, I guess. 3 fish over 23. 2 23.5 inch and 1 26.25. And all of them have fought really well. For those of you sitting on little pothole lakes on 5-gallon pails down south, hoping for a 14-inch walleye or 23-inch pike, it's worth the drive to come up here and hike into some of these Boundary Waters lakes. They're incredible. Do it. That's the most fun fish through the ice right there. Probably can't see, but that island over there is gorgeous. Alright, trout opener weekend is coming to a close for me. I had a good one. 2 brook trout yesterday. 4 lake trout today. And I had a blast. Boundary Waters brook trout and lake trout. Come up to the Boundary Waters. It opens 2 weeks sooner than anywhere else in the state. So lakes that are fully inside the Boundary Waters, you can fish 2 weeks early.